Hey guys, today I'm going to be working in my travel trailer, getting it ready. So it has been winterized, I guess you can call it. I don't ever put any winterization fluids in my water lines. What I do is I just drain all my tanks and open up all the valves and remove the plugs. These right here, I'm going to be putting these back in. These are going to go on the outside and the plug on the water heater. So that's what I'm going to be doing today and getting it ready. And I'll test it and make sure there's not any leaks or anything. Make sure the water pump comes on. I'm going to get the battery charged. Coming out of the bathroom, this is the hot and cold water pipes. And I usually just pull these plugs out. Put these back in, get them tightened up. My shower is right here, and my sink to the bathroom is on the other side. So, okay, so I got both of these plugged. Now let's do the water heater. So here's the drain, cobwebs. And I usually just leave the plug right here so I don't lose it. Let me put some tape on this plug. Okay, got the plug in. And this is my water tank. So I had just loosened it. I left it in there so no critters would crawl up in there. So let me put some tape on it. It's always a good idea to keep a spare plug and valve, because the last time I was taking this off, it actually broke off. So if I'd have been somewhere and it would have broke off, or closing this valve and it would have broke off, I would not have had a spare and I would have lost all my water. So it's always a good idea to keep spare plugs with you at all times. One for the hot water heater. This isn't always the easiest thing to get because it's right in between my two wheels, so I pretty much have to lay down. You make sure you get it lined up good so you don't strip the threads. That would not be good. Okay, and close that valve. Uh-oh. Well, just like that. That's how that happens. Breaks just like that. So, now I have to go get my spare. That's what you don't want it to do. Okay, let's see if I have one of those extra valves. I think I do. There it is. Alright. Good deal. Another one. Always good to have spare parts. Here's a cap for the fill. So, and water hose parts. So it's always good. You never know, you'll be out in the middle at some park or something 20-30 miles away from town and you need some extra water hose parts or things. So always try to keep extra parts with you. Okay, let's try this again. Well, I have to saw that. So my tank, I had sawed that other one off, so that I guess tanks have different sizes, so I'm gonna have to saw this little piece off here and then it will fit. So let me go do that. So one thing that I determined that I need to put into my camper is a saw blade, because this would have to be, I could probably get it off with something, but I'm just going to put a spare saw blade in my camper, and then that way I will have that in case I need to cut this off. So there we go. Okay. Now we can go. It's always something. Now we can go plug it in. Okay. One more time. And this valve works good, so I'm thinking that other one was probably frozen. Okay. I'm just gonna hand tighten it right now. I don't want to break it off again. Okay. So one thing I need to do is close all the valves. And there's my and in my shower. Okay, let's go fill it up with water, and then I'll come back in here and okay, this is how you fill up your tank. So I just have this little extension on there. So we'll see if we have any leaks. No leaks. Okay, this is under my couch, and that's the water heater. So I don't see any visible leaks. Okay. Obviously, I forgot to close that valve. I turned on the pump. Get a good clean in here. There. So like I said previously, I opened all the valves and I forgot about the outdoor shower. So I just removed the hose so the hose doesn't break and open up the valves. So okay, so the pump cut off, so that means the whole thing is pressurized. Of course, I'm going to have air in the lines, so just want to slowly get the air out of the lines. Just leave it open a little bit to get all the air out. We want to pressure up all the lines too. Okay. Okay. So far, we're looking good. Let's go back in there. So it's a process. Okay. Pump kicked back on. Let it pressure back up. This will probably take a good 5 or 10 minutes to get it where the water's just flowing without any air in the lines, so I won't bore you with all that. So the pump just cut off. I'm going to continue to do this and get everything pressurized up.